Hi, welcome to our channel, Mind Programming, where we bring smart insights from top books distilled for busy minds. Let's begin. The value of unique ideas. Most success comes from doing something new, not copying others. When someone finds an idea no one thought of, they can shape their field and benefit greatly. One story tells of a small group of people who wanted better search engines. Everyone else tried to build a copy of what already existed. But this group thought differently. They focused on linking and ranking pages by importance. That fresh idea made their search engine fast and reliable and helped them grow from a tiny team into a giant company. It shows that finding a unique idea is not easy, but can change your path and bring big rewards. Why monopolies matter? Monopoly often has a bad image. It can sound like one company squeezing out others unfairly. But a real monopoly comes from making something special, something no one else can offer. That is valuable. A company with a monopoly can invest in long-term projects and think beyond mere survival. For example, in the early days of jet engines, only one company built a model so advanced that no one could compete. With no pressure from rivals, they could focus on perfecting safety and efficiency. Later, when others tried to catch up, the company was already far ahead. This kind of advantage was not about tricking anyone. It was about building something no one else could at that time. Thinking about the future, understanding how far society can go is key. People often see change slowly at first, and then suddenly as a big jump. One engineer watched computers go from slow and bulky to fast and small. He realized that predicting change must include thinking decades ahead. Imagine a scientist in the 1960s working with a machine that filled a room and carried only a few thousands of operations per second. Only a few years later, personal devices could fit in someone's pocket and do more in a minute. That progression is not random. It comes from clear vision, steady work, and planning. If people only aim for what is near, they miss the chance to shape the big jump that is coming. Focus on the small thing. First, many companies launch too many features at once. That can confuse users and stretch resources. A tale tells of a startup that had 3 major projects at the same time. Each one fell behind. The business wasted money and lost its direction. Contrast that with a small team that had one feature idea for organizing notes. They worked until it was fast, simple, and reliable. Users loved it. Then the team improved and added carefully chosen extras. This showed that starting small and growing outward is a strong formula. It helps build confidence, get feedback, and improve over time. Building a strong team, a company's people shape its future more than any idea can. One group hoped to get a top researcher, a programmer who could do everything, a marketer, and a finance person. They thought together they would make magic. But the person in finance had no way to speak up when the researcher made questions hidden and hard to find. Tension grew, trust fell, and work slowed. Contrast that with another group where everyone trusted each other and could speak up. They shared doubts and new strengths. Some were expert engineers, others knew the market, and others solved problems kindly. This trust gave them speed and creativity and made them stronger together. Start with secrets that others miss. Great progress often begins with a secret, something true that very few believe or understand yet. When a person or team discovers such a truth, they can build something new and powerful before others even see its value. There was a man who spent time looking at how people lived in cities. He noticed a pattern no one else paid attention to. Most people wanted quiet, walkable neighborhoods, not just cheaper rents. While others built tall apartment towers near noisy roads, he quietly bought small properties in overlooked neighborhoods. Over time, his choice turned out to be right. These places became very popular, and he gained an early lead. He found a hidden truth and acted before it became obvious. That is the power of secrets, and they often hide in plain sight. Competition can be a trap. People grow up learning to compete. In school, they fight for grades. In sports, they chase trophies. In business, they copy rivals and try to win more customers. But constant competition often wastes time and energy. There was a young company that made software for small stores. They watched every move their main rival made. They copied features, changed prices, and fought for each client. But their rival did the same. Both companies grew tired and frustrated. Then one founder stopped and asked what stores truly needed. He saw that no one offered an easy way to track both sales and supplies. He built that, stopped watching his rival, and soon stores came to him. He no longer competed. He led by offering something new. This shows that competition narrows the mind. True progress comes when you leave the race and build something different. Lasting businesses are built slowly. Quick wins can be exciting, but lasting success takes time and care. There was a woman who baked special bread using old family recipes. Her friends loved it, and she began to sell it in small markets. People kept coming back. Some told her to grow fast and open many shops. Others offered big investments, but she refused. She wanted to control the quality and train each worker herself. Years passed, and she opened just one new shop every few years. But each one had the same care and taste. One day, she was known across the country, not because she rushed, but because she built something strong step by step. Growing slowly gave her deep roots. When others fell, she stood firm. Technology alone is not enough. Having advanced tools or software does not guarantee success. What matters is how the technology fits into people's lives. One team created a wearable gadget that measured heart rate and steps. The device was clever and new, but it was hard to use and people didn't understand the results. Sales dropped. Another group made a simpler wristband. It showed just one thing: how well you slept. The numbers were clear, and the app gave helpful advice. People loved it. The second group did not invent the best tech, but they made something people could use and trust. That made the difference. It shows that useful ideas win over fancy inventions. Vision is more than a plan. Most founders write long plans with goals and numbers. But a real vision is not just a plan. It is a deep belief in what the future should look like. There was a man who believed everyone should have clean, safe light at night. In his country, people used smoky lamps that harmed lungs and caused fires. He dreamed of solar-powered lights that cost less than a coffee. Everyone said it was impossible. He found partners, worked with local shops, and tested many versions. He never let go of his vision. Years later, millions of families had light after dark. Children could study. Homes were safer. His vision carried him through hard years. Without it, a simple plan would have failed. Thank you for listening, and please like the video and subscribe for more great upcoming content that will put you in top 1% people in the world.